Yo, what is going on, folks? I am Uncle Reggie, and I will be your host for these next couple of games here on Speed Stuff for Trans Lives. That there Sonic the Hedgehog run was pretty cool. We do enjoy a little bit of silver action. Folks, if you are just tuning in or have just recently tuned in, I would like to formally welcome you to the marathon here with us. Speed Stuff for Trans Lives 2 is raising money in support of the Equality Texas Foundation. In order to donate, you can type !donate in chat and follow the Tiltify link there. You can also apply your donation to various bid wars and incentives. But even if you cannot donate, we do appreciate you being here and supporting us by watching the show. And speaking of things that you can give money to charity in order to bring up things in game, we have the any percent upgrade for Remorse the List to upgrade from fatherless percent to any percent. That incentive is currently at $215 out of $500. So we're just about halfway there. We've got a couple hours left on that. Still plenty of time to hit those. You know what? I'll even do it for you, chat. I will make it so easy for you to click that link and throw money at the Equality Texas Foundation. A little bit more about what they specifically do. Equality Texas and the Equality Texas Foundation work in tandem to secure full equality for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer Texans through political action, education, community organizing, words are hard, all right, and collaboration. The Equality Texas Foundation seeks to educate, motivate, and activate all Texans to end discrimination based on sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expression. Especially with the current climate of things going on in the United States, this is a very, very, very important cause, and I am thrilled to be here to help usher in good things on that behalf. Now, folks, up next, coming up here right now on twitch.tv/speedstuff4charity, we have Peas running Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Wave 4 150cc. No items. Take it away.
Hello, gamers. I have returned. This time, I have a guest alongside me to help me talk about just a little bit about Mario Kart Deluxe and just a little bit of the track. So if you want to introduce yourself, let me.
I'm so audible.
Are we not audible?
Okay, cool. Hi, I'm Linda SSB. I play this game sometimes. He's taught me how to play this game, and now I have to help him talk about this game.
Yeah, basically just explain like the really basic stuff. Even though this game is a very short run, there are some important tech that I'll be doing as we go through here. And also, I'll be playing as a new character. So let's jump straight in, shall we? We're going to versus race, and you might notice that there are like a few more question marks. That's because in Wave 4, Nintendo actually introduced a returning character, which happens to be Birdo. The last time we got to play as her was Mario Kart Wii. So they're planning to add some new characters with the new tracks in Waves 5 and 6. We don't know who they're going to be, so we'll leave it to y'all to predict which characters will be in next.
There's going to be at least two of them. At least
we're
two.
We're going to choose Birdo.
Right there.
At least two. So, I'll explain why I'm using Birdo and the Bitty Buggy, even though, fun fact, the Teddy Buggy, let me show the card a little bit, the Teddy Buggy, where it does the sucker, the Teddy Buggy and the Ink Striker are actually the new, quote-unquote, meta, but for now, I'll be using the Bitty Buggy because that's actually the card that I have the most practice in, and it's actually the time trial meta, or the new time trial meta, so, we have a rule set, and we're going to be starting from the Fruit Cup and going to the end of the Boomerang Cup. I just spoiled like the other tracks, but y'all haven't seen what they play like yet. So we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
That's my goat.
So
You're just out here playing Mario Kart.
oh my goodness. No you, bro. No you. All right. So how we'll do this is that I'll explain just a little bit of the track, and I'll have Lemmy explain basically the basic stuff of Mario Kart Deluxe. So we're gonna be starting off with Amsterdam here, and hopefully I think I didn't hit that pole there. Actually, I'll actually explain this part. So you notice that I started off with 5 coins. In this game, for whatever reason, when you start in a place third and below, you start with a lot of coins. And coins are very important in this game, as when you have 10 coins, you basically reach your fastest top speed. So yeah, Amsterdam it actually comes from Mario Kart Tour. And it's really nice because I'm actually one of the people who doesn't really play Tour, so it's nice to be able to play some of the city tracks that are to make a return in Deluxe. So
yeah, I would love to play some of these without playing Gacha.
I'm pretty sure some of the Gacha has been removed in Tour. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's still funny to joke about though.
That's true. But yeah, so, Lemmy, could you explain just a little bit about, like, drifting, the mini turbos?
Yeah, so, in this game, when you take corners, you can push one of the shoulder buttons to, basically take corners tighter. If you do it for long enough, a colored spark will come out of the back of your car. Blue, orange, and purple. And the higher up it is, the more boost it'll give you. So we try and chain a lot of mini turbos together so we can just be kind of moving at like speed higher than our like top speed from just holding A and accelerating. And because of that, we would have to take like some difficult lines. Sometimes we snake, just depending on where we're at in the track. There's also like soft drifting and hard drifting and all this stuff, but I don't know if he wants me to explain that yet.
No, I think we're good on that for now. The mini turbo stat is important because some of you may know me as the Baby Daisy main, but because of the speed buff that came with Wave 4, basically... Oh, I didn't get full startup. That's unfortunate. Basically, they made the non-meta characters like Yoshi, Peach, not Waluigi Wiggler, basically all the other characters in the game, they got a speed buff in general. So basically, like, Baby Mario now has a similar mini turbo stat to Baby Daisy, and he's already faster than her in general. So it's a lot faster to use Baby Mario than Baby Daisy, which kind of makes me sad because Baby Daisy propaganda.
Any Daisy propaganda is not propaganda I'll get behind. All I'm saying is, to any other character, please. Yoshi's right there. I love that guy. Lemmy's right there too.
So, well, sadly, Lemmy and Baby Rosa got the treatment, or well, got the same treatment as Baby Daisy. They didn't get buffed. Well, they didn't get buffed, but you can't use them. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I didn't really get to explain, you know, Riverside Park because there's nothing much to it. It's from Mario Kart Super Circuit from the Game Boy, and they really added nothing except like visuals, good music,
jumps maybe.
Nothing much.
Yeah, a lot of like the SNES tracks and the Super Circuit tracks, they either go like balls to the wall, like translating them to Mario Kart 8, or they just like leave it flat, and it's like a 50-50.
Yeah. That's basically what this track is. I mean, I like it. It's still,
like Cheeseland.
It's kind of flat.
And Cheeseland and Donut Plains 3 are like the two most prime examples in either direction, but they're still like some of my favorite tracks.
Yes. Speaking of which, we have one of the most iconic tracks in Mario Kart history, DK Summit. And I had to break it to y'all, this track will play kind of cringe if you don't know what you're doing in 8 Deluxe. So...
Do really.
Basically, do really.
Daisy Muck Bike.
D-pad. So that right there, what I tried to do was something called Fast Glider. I don't know if it's random or it's a frame perfect trick, but basically, if you do a hop, you don't trick. You just do a hop. Sometimes your glider will come out faster, and you basically save a bunch of time. So I was not able to drift, so I'm not gonna. You know what? We'll do it anyway. 1 second. There we go. So I had to turn on smart steering to make sure I did not fall off the track there. So basically, the double cut is still possible in MK8DX. It's just it's a bit weird to set up. So even now, there's not like a clear, concrete way to get it consistent. The way that I tried to do it was how you do it online. You charge a mini turbo and then you just do 2 hops, and I'll be able to show that off again, hopefully.
Alright. Yeah, I will not lie.
Just...
I didn't even like this track in Wii, but it looks so nice.
Oh shoot, that's unfortunate.
I liked playing it just because it was nice. I didn't even like playing it like just to play it. That's my toxic trait.
Yeah. Also, the half pipes in this game can play a little weird. I'm doing a very safe version of it because of the fact that even now myself, I'm still trying to get the half pipe strats a little consistent. So hopefully this will be the one where I get the double cut here. I'll try and take a bit of a safer setup too. So we're gonna grab these coins. I'm gonna go extra wide. So we're not gonna take that middle path. And go this way. Okay. 1 hop here.
You're golden.
There. Oh,
yeah,
we should
exactly.
get it. There
That's
we
my
go.
goat right there.
See, imagine having to do that 3 times in a row, like in one race. That's actually like one of the hardest tricks in the game. So at least so far. So I'm glad I was able to get at least like one.
So hyped to see. And real fast, I
Also,
just want to slot in here. We got a $20 donation from Alex74 during setup and hosting transition. So I'd like to say thank you for that. There's no message, so I'm just going to say happy to see you shred down DK.
Let's go. So this track blew me away when I first played it. This is Yoshi's Island, as the name states. So that right there, I did something called a counter slide, where I'm basically able to drift off of any ramp and basically charge my mini turbo without tricking. And it's actually faster than doing the trick.
I'm not gonna lie, I knew how to do that.
So
I didn't
what I'm
know
gonna
what
do
it was
is go on ahead. Yeah. So a lot of the terminology comes from Mario Kart 8 U. And let me focus real quick so I can hit this. Nice. So that right there actually saves 6 seconds from having to go around the track.
A much nicer line than just having to go around and like avoid like the dirt and stuff.
Yeah. So a lot of the tech in this game comes from, like I said, Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, but they removed fire hopping because it was too overpowered, and honestly, it would kind of mess with the player base if people just didn't think to do fire hopping, which is basically like hopping after you get a boost.
You hop after any
anything
turbos
like
and mushrooms and any type of boost that you can get just to like extend it a little bit and to help keep your momentum moving after it goes away. Because for some reason they didn't think to make it go away when you're in the air. Which is just like kind of the funniest Mario Kart tech, I think.
So I guess, yeah.
Because like there's like 4 or 5 games of snaking, and then it's like there's
real.
also fire hopping, I guess.
So I guess this is the part of the run where I get to talk about why I'm using Birdo. So here's your little fun fact. I'm pretty sure quite a few people have known this. If you've played Super Mario Bros. 2 and have read the manual, you may notice that Birdo's name, or actually Birdo's description, was given he/him pronouns, right? And there was quite a bit of a debate as to Birdo's real pronouns. So basically, I gotta figure out how to properly talk about this.
Birdo transgender?
Yes, that's basically a TLDR. So the description basically reads that Birdo is a male dinosaur who thinks that he is female. I'm using he because that's how the manual said it, right? But nowadays, Birdo uses she, her, so it is implied, and honestly, and I think it's not even a play, it's just an actual thing, that Birdo is the first ever video game transgender character. So I think that's pretty cool, in my honest opinion, because I never thought that Birdo was actually, him, when I was a kid. But of course the topic wasn't as sensitive as it is now, which is still important because trans rights.
Yeah, trans rights, redeem that. Also, donate if you like trans rights. Donate if transphobes make you mad.
We love trans rights and we love donations. Make sure when you put those donations in, you're slapping those into the any % upgrade for Remorse the list as well.
Yeah, we gotta meet that. Remorse is
and
so
shout out to Birdo as well.
Also, it apparently makes the run even harder, considering the father is like a really, really tough fight. So, like, come on, make the runner sweat.
Yeah, if your speedrunner isn't sweating, it's not a real speedrun.
Okay, so so you might have noticed why I drifted off that glider ramp there. So at times, whenever you trick off of a ramp, it resets your speed. Trick off a glider ramp, it resets your speed to a value of 0. So what we want to do is to make sure that we maintain our speed. And how do we do that? We do
it's kind of like the same thing. I don't know if you guys
at times
know or really have played F-Zero. It's the same thing where sometimes you're just going so fast. If you hold A, you'll actually decelerate faster than if you just kind of glide to a stop. It's like the same type of principle.
There's actually F-Zero tracks in Mario Kart 8, for those who do not know. But I'm pretty sure this game's been around for almost 10 years. So, I mean... yeah.
Oh my god, it's been almost 10 years. Oh.
Alright.
Hold on, that hurt. That hurt me.
Yeah. Alright. So yeah, this run is pretty short. This is wave 4. We only have about 3 more tracks to go. We have Mario Circuit, and unfortunately there's no way for me to make the run a little longer, so I will have to just play the game. Some of the paths that I chose on the tour tracks, you might have noticed that I didn't go on the top path. Well, that's because if in an actual race setting, if you wanted more powerful items, you would take the top path. Because the way that this game's item system works is that your item is determined by where you are between yourself and first place. So say if you were to pull the lightning, you would need to be in 9th or below, and you would need to be far enough away from first to be able to pull the lightning, or as we call it in the competitive community,
Is Shock a different item in Mario Kart Wii though? Like the lightning cloud. I don't know what it's called.
I think it is called Lightning Cloud in Wii.
Okay, I called it Shock in Wii because I don't play competitively. I was like, oh, that's like a shock. It shocks you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to second place, always getting red shells.
Yeah.
I have been experiencing a lot of that in my recent life, so I needed to get that out.
I feel that. So that right there, I did something called a no item shortcut, and that's actually what the double cut on DK Summit is actually called, NISC for short. Obviously it saves time over basically driving around the track, and you don't even need a mushroom to basically take the shortcut. That right there just saves just a teeny tiny bit of time. Like, not so much, but when you do it right, it's better than just going around.
Yeah, there's a lot of NISCs in this game that are just a little bit different. If you have a mushroom where you can take it differently, or you can cut it a lot sharper, or just completely different ones open up if you have multiple mushrooms. But because we're playing with no items, we just have to rely solely on that mini turbo boost or just jumping.
Yes, exactly. And speaking of NISCs, you might remember this track from MK Wii and especially Mario Kart Double Dash. This is one of my favorite tracks of the entire game because they brought it back. So, unfortunately, I was not able to get a mini turbo trick there because, this track is good for first place, but to get that mini turbo trick is really difficult. So what I'm going to do here is, ooh, nice trick, and we're just gonna ride ourselves right along here. I did bonk the wall a little bit, but yeah, it's still faster than just going around. I will have to go around though because I'm gonna hit that pipe. Half-life physics, Whatever, I'll take it. you get the idea of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, nothing bad happens.
It also doesn't help that this track is very slippery. So you might notice the terrain just being like
whenever I see this track, I like start crying because in Double Dash, like snaking through this track is so hard.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to do all the A tech.
Yeah.
No. All right, same thing. Oh, okay, that was a good one. I'll take it. All right, let's try the half pipe strats again. A 1, a 2, and a 3. That's good. So it doesn't matter if you trick, or just ride along the pipes. I've noticed that the more you tap R, the more precise your landing will be, off of the half pipe. So I could be completely wrong about that because half pipes were just recently added to MK8DX in Wave 3 for the DLC. So. And also, if you want this DLC, you will need a Nintendo Switch Online service subscription. But this is only like $24. So I'm gonna hit the pipe.
How would you hit the
pipe?
You're my goat.
Cool.
Goats don't hit pipes. Guys, follow please. He's my goat. Also, donate to the charity. The charity is so cool.
Yes. Donate to charity and then follow me. Alright, and that's Waluigi Stadium. And now we have one more track, which is, funnily enough, not a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe original, but actually a tour track. And this is one that people quite actually like. And this is Singapore Speedway.
Good track.
I love City States.
Yeah, this track looks really beautiful, and it kind of reminds me of Mushroom City from Double Dash, or maybe Moonview Highway, which I won't think sadly will return, even though I kind of want to see Moonview Highway.
Oh my
it's
god,
not gonna happen.
Okay, I'm gonna mention one thing because I enjoyed GeoGuessr, and I know this random piece of information, but I want everyone to know. The way that they textured the sidewalks is actually how they are in real life. Because a bunch of different areas of like the world have different types of sidewalks. In Singapore, like just in general, like it's right next to like the ocean, or I guess like a big body of water, and their sidewalks are checkered, just like these. And I didn't expect that. It's really cool.
Oh wow! I didn't even know that till just now.
Yeah, I even updated the skyline to have that giant infinity pool, which is like one of the fanciest, newest hotels like in the world right now.
I've never seen this track. Can you tell?
Man.
Super cool.
Yeah, that's so cool.
And also the music is an absolute banger. So good. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit of a faster landing here. So we're coming up to the final lap, and time will be when I cross the finish line. So yeah. Wave 5 will probably be released during the summer, and then Wave 6 will probably be released around like December. So they usually release
tracks run for the next SS4TL. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what? I'm bad. I will literally do 48 tracks DLC.
You just need someone else to do 48 tracks in the base game, so we can have that as a bonus run. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's so true, man. Basically, just have all 96 tracks, like that this game basically has.
I just realized something. I just realized we didn't even talk about coins this whole run because it's just been so fast paced. And
well,
it's about to end.
Yeah. Time. No, I did mention why coin collecting is important. So
yeah, TLDR makes you faster.
It's like TLDR.
You didn't have enough
time
anyway. About it. Whoops.
Anyway. Okay, I'm
your
curious.
Final
What was
time
my
was
final
about
time? That felt really fast.
1905. Yeah, aka Clayton's
1905. Okay, yeah.
I know everyone here can appreciate that.
That was so good. Oh no, he's gonna come in here right now and start being.
Clay ain't the only dinosaur in this game.
But But yeah, not really much to shout out other than, you know, my awesome friends, my awesome community, Lemmy for stepping in on short notice to commentate. Shout out to my girlfriend Luna as well, because that's actually how I met her. Was
You're right.
playing
This game is stupid.
See, anything else?
Sure.
Actually, you know what? I guess I can use this quick opportunity to show off the paths that you didn't really get to see, especially on Bangkok. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna quickly load in Bangkok because I'm pretty sure we have a little bit of time.
There's a small amount.
Okay, small amount bet. All right. I did not want to go to versus. I wanted to go to time trials. What am I doing? There we go. I can't menu. Hey, here we go.
Possible challenge.
Alright, so let's go to Bangkok. And so like I said, a lot of the Mario Kart Tour tracks basically have alternate paths. A lot of which are slower because of the fact that, you know, they kind of want to abuse this game's broken item system. But it's also, like, you know, relatively pleasing. So we're not going to care about that coin there. So the first alternate path won't be here, so I need to get into section 2 in order to show that up. But you can, like, go on the top here and get some coins, which is not really, like, necessary. So, yeah, you can throw the funny card up there. So here's one of the alt paths here. So this is where, like, the double item set would be. And, like, you can literally just come down here, or you can just go around and get those coins. I don't know why you would want to get those coins up here when it's, like, inherently slow, but you do you, boo-boo.
You know that song from, like, the early internet that's like, I like coins? It's like that.
Oh, yeah! So this next alt path here, I need to make sure my driving is good, because it requires a mushroom. So, what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to do a little trick. I'm going to glide down a bit, shroom up once, and I should be able to make it. Yeah, for whatever reason, you can go on that grass there and just cut through there, which is kind of nice. Also, that little soccer field that you saw in Singapore, you can actually, like, go down in the soccer field, but obviously it adds nothing of pure substance. Other than if you get, like, hit off the glider, you just fall down there and just play soccer while your opponents are just racing
where my
past
goal
you.
is at in chat.
These soccer fans?
or I'm sorry, football to some people. Gotta make sure to get that correct terminology, you know?
Love.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and come up.
Can't really blame them.
Basically, same path, and that's pretty much that for Bangkok. Actually, okay, this last one's gonna be really quick. It's just me going down into the soccer field just to prove that you.
Oh my god, it's like Rocket League.
I can't believe they put Rocket League in Mario
There's
Kart.
nothing. Oh my gosh.
my favorite competitive game.
Whoa.
Is Rocket League esports a thing? I feel like it is. Not sure though.
Mayhaps. I hope y'all did not just hear someone playing Mario Kart in real life. It was not a soundboard. It was literally someone just revving up their car. I didn't tell them that I was playing the game. I don't know these people around here.
I was like, surely you planned this out.
Alright, so what we're going to do is skip this ladder here, and we're just going to go all the way down, and wow, look at that. Wait, where are the goals?
This isn't Rocket
there are no goals.
What am I
But yeah, you can literally just go into the field and do whatever you want. But yeah, so that is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and the DLC. If you want to purchase the DLC, it is like $25 on the Nintendo eShop. It doesn't come with the I just realized it doesn't come with the subscription. You actually have to like purchase it. If you buy it, separately, you can play it offline regardless if you have internet or not. I think no, you have to have internet in order to play the tracks.
Yeah, I think you have to have internet for any of the DLC on the Switch, which is really weird and bad, but it's okay because this game is good. So,
yeah,
it's also stupid though. I hate this game.
Yeah, but yeah,
shout outs Germa.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it in terms of shoutouts and the game itself. So yeah, thank y'all so much for having me. It's always a blast to do anything for SS4C. So y'all take care, have a blessed rest of your night, and get those donations in and trans rights.
Trans rights.
Also follow me.
If you support trans rights, you should also support trans wrongs, like Rick. Goodbye.
Yo, folks, let's give it up to Peas and Lemmy for hopping in here. Awesome Mario Kart 8 run. I love watching Mario Kart speed runs. It's so cool watching all the crazy stuff that happens in there. Absolutely love it. Folks, I want to talk a little bit about Equality Texas. Let's talk about some of the great things that they have done. They have led the fight for stronger hate crime laws, helped pass the James Byrd Jr. Hate Crimes Act through the House, and brought national attention to anti-gay hate crimes in Texas. They have defeated measures that would prevent gays and lesbians from serving as foster and adoptive parents. They defeated the anti-gay marriage bills that would have prevented the recognition of out-of-state same-sex marriages and civil unions. 3 times in 1997, 1999, and 2001. They've increased AIDS and HIV funding, facilitated the passage of the Omnibus AIDS bill, pressed for adoption of HIV grant programs, and HIV services fundings. Folks, especially with the way things are going in the world right now, this is all huge. This is huge, right? Put those donations in. And make sure you put your donations into the any % upgrade for Remorse the List. I want to shout out a $25 donation from Cure. Sorry, there's a lot of vowels right next to each other. Popping their donation into the upgrade for Remorse the List, which is now at $240. Folks, it is $10 away from halfway there. The Remorse the List run is coming up after Metroid Prime, Small Samus Randomizer, and after QT, Full Game All Achievements. 12:05 a.m. Eastern. That's like less than 3 hours away. Get them in, folks. Get them in. Up next, the next run we have on our schedule is going to be the Ginger Chris doing Metroid Prime, Small Samus Randomizer. Hang tight for a second, and we'll be ready for that. Folks, I do also want to take a moment here to talk about how we have already hit $1,100. This is day one. Day one of a 3-day marathon, and we are already halfway to the stretch goal. That's incredible. Y'all have been killing it. Like, mad props to everybody. Mad props to chat. Mad props to the people that have donated. Just because you cannot donate does not mean that you're doing nothing. Being here to support is also a huge thing. So shout outs to you guys. Shout outs to everybody. This is incredible. We love to see huge turnouts on day one, both in terms of viewership and in donation incentives. Absolutely incredible. We do have what? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 runs left tonight. We have the Metroid Prime Small Samus Randomizer, QT Full Game All Achievements, Remorse the List, Fatherless Percent, that might be any percent, eyes emoji, chat, eyes emoji. And Piner doing Kirby Air Ride, 5 hot dogs. Nice hot dog. But let's look a little bit into the future. Let's look at tomorrow. Tomorrow's lineup looks really cool. We've got Pokemon Scarlet Victory Road run by Trivaria. We've got Happy Bear playing a game called Lumberjack. What the heck? Like that, I have never heard of this game, and I automatically want to play it because the name is so good. We've got Pump It Up XX Anniversary Edition Showcase with Zello. We got another Kirby game. We've got Mr. Shasta doing Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, the Magalore Epilogue Any Percent. You haven't seen that run. It is cool. It is magical. We've got Metroid Crime and Indie Villain doing a VVV 525,600 Vs any percent glitchless race. We have Nick RP Green doing Klonoa 2 Lunatea's Veil, any percent normal support mode. Bunniest Bun Rena doing Zero Ranger scoring. Abby's Corner, Illbleed, Bad Ending. Leggy Starscream, Super Lesbian Animal RPG, another fantastic game name. We've got some cool things coming up. We've got some real cool things coming up. I hope that you're excited. I know I'm excited. I'm thrilled. I'm happy to be here.